This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're coming to you from the 7th Annual Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado, 2017. With me today on the show is Phillip Walford from Marathon Gold. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is MOZ or Z on the TSX. Welcome to SNNLive. Welcome back to SNNLive.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you. Let's get started with an overview of the company, and we'll go from there.
Okay, we'll do that. So we are a junior gold explorer on the island of Newfoundland in Canada. We have now over 2 million ounces of gold in our resource, and we're busy building that up beyond the 2 million mark. And we have a very large exploration program underway, and we'll be having a new resource coming out in a month.
Good, because I'm going to ask you about your exploration program and your drilling. So tell me what's going on.
Well, right now we've got 4 drills going. We are drilling off what we call a Marathon deposit. That's a deposit we found in 2014. And it looks like it's going to be fairly large. It's about a 1,000 meters long, about a kilometer, and it also, we've drilled a deep hole down it, and it goes down, the mineralization goes down a kilometer too.
What kind of grade?
On surface, we're looking at a 2-gram grade, and that's a mix of high grades and low grades. The open pit grade that we would have in our resource is 2 grams.
So what's your background?
I'm a mining geologist. I've spent quite a lot of time in the business. I started off as an underground mine geologist and worked my way up to senior positions in larger companies before going into junior mining. And I can tell you I've really enjoyed this.
What's your total land package?
Our total land package is 240 square kilometers. This is very large. It's you're looking at something that's 15 miles long. Minimum 15 miles long and about 4 miles wide.
So your land package contains your resource that's been reported in a 43-101. I take it.
That's correct. We actually have some small deposits. We have two big ones and that are getting bigger. One of them called Leprechaun has 1 million ounces in it. The second one, Marathon, also has 1 million ounces in it. And then we have some small stuff, and we're working on making the two separate deposits bigger.
Well, why did you pick where you are?
Well, I'd worked in the province before, and what I was looking for was something that was you could drive to, that people had missed, that was in a good mining jurisdiction. And Sherry Dunsworth, our VP Exploration, lives in Newfoundland. I did some work in Newfoundland in 2003 with her, and she picked that out and said, let's go have a look. And we had a look, and I couldn't believe what I saw. I saw exactly what I saw in Timmins and Val-d'Or, Ontario, Quebec, the same kind of mineralization, and people really didn't know quite what it was. And that was just fantastic.
What came first, the Marathon name or the property?
The Marathon name came first. One of the deposits that we found ourselves, we called Marathon because we were pretty proud of it. That's the sequence.
That's how it started.
That's how it started.
So what now, on that point, differentiates the company from other exploration companies in the gold field these days?
Well, I guess there are others somewhat like us. What differentiates us is that we are not working in the high Arctic. We have a large open pit resource that's very desirable at a good grade. And that's significant. We also have a lot of blue sky that is turning into gold.
So that's where your heart really lies, in exploration, doesn't it?
Well, yes and no. I like finding things, but I also like developing them. I've been involved with developing major mines in Canada and also in South and Central America.
So we're coming upon the end of 2017. We're looking at 2018. What do you see in that year happening?
Well, what we see is at the end of this year, we'll have a new resource. And we'll also be starting our preliminary economic assessment. That study will continue into the second quarter of next year. We'll also have an update very likely on our resource, and we'll be continuing to develop the property, moving more towards development, more towards the engineering aspects, and moving into a feasibility study.
Phillip, let's get your website out there for our investor audience so they can get more information.
Certainly. It's marathon-gold.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phillip Walford, Marathon Gold, publicly traded company, MOZ on the TSX is the symbol. I'm Shelley Kraft, this is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the 7th Annual Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado, 2017. Phillip, thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you, Shelley. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.